a couple of incidents happened with the lieutenant that I had from the time we were at basic training at Fort Leonard Wood through combat over in Europe. 3rd Platoon, and he was lieutenant in charge of 2nd Platoon. His Jeep driver was being disciplined for something or other, and he had asked if I would be his Jeep driver, at least temporarily till his discipline was over with his regular driver. And so one afternoon, it was in the spring of the year of, what would have been 45, and the weather was terrible. It was misty and chilly and raining. Just not nice weather to be out in, and of course our Jeeps had, so you could have a roof over it, just a canvas roof, but no side curtains. And he had decided to go see some of his nurse girlfriends, I guess, at a military hospital. Or lady friends, yeah, well, he had lots of them. So we parked near a building there in an open court area, and he left. And what did he do but leave his .45 pistol sitting in the Jeep? And I sat in the Jeep for a while, and it was windy, and I was getting wet and chilly. And I thought, well, there's an open doorway. I can just stand in the doorway at least and watch the Jeep. Nobody's going to bother anything.
Why would you have to watch the Jeep then?
Because that was my job. I was driving the Jeep for him.
Oh, okay.
So but I don't know why I had to sit in the Jeep all the time, sitting there, getting all wet and everything else, chilled to the bone. And so then after, I don't know, he must have been gone several hours, and then he finally come back, and I wasn't sitting in the Jeep, and so he bawled me out because I got out of the car, and there was his Jeep. Somebody could have come along and stole his pistol. And, well, I didn't complain back to him. And so then it was after supper time. It was dark out and everything else. So then we went over to a mess hall. Well, they'll serve the officers a good meal anytime. And I come in there, and I was standing in the kitchen there, and the fellow was fixing me up a bologna sandwich. Yeah, you know. Well, I got something to eat anyway.
Yeah.
And pretty soon the fellow come in, and he says, where can I wash my hands? And I was just standing in the kitchen. I said, well, there's a sink right there. I suppose you can go ahead and wash your hands right there. So he did. And later on, after I got through with my sandwich, and the lieutenant got finally through talking what he wanted, and we decided to go. And we got out to the Jeep, and I tried to start the Jeep, and it wouldn't start. And I thought, uh-oh, what's gone wrong? First thing I was thinking about, well, maybe there's a lever you can push up on the fuel pump, which cuts off the fuel so your engine won't run. But if there's fuel in the carburetor, it should start and run for a while and then die. So I got another idea, and I opened up the hood and opened up the distributor, and somebody had taken the rotor out of the distributor. So I left the hood up, and I went to a Jeep that was parked right next to it, and I opened up the hood and took the rotary cap out of that one and stuck it in there, then rotary on my Jeep, and started up, and we went back to camp. And he never said another word. He didn't say boo all the way back to the camp. I think it was a plant that he had worked out with somebody to take the distributor apart and disable it, just to kind of pull a trick on me, but I don't know. And anyway, he never talked to me on the whole way back.
Well, the guy that was washing his hands, did he have greasy
I
hands?
kind of wonder if he wasn't kind of tipping me off.
Yeah.
That something had happened, and so he got his hands dirty. I don't know for sure, but I kind of wonder if that fellow wasn't just offering me a little tip that something had happened.
Yeah.